Hold on. Okay, welcome back to Project Aquatic. It's been a little bit since our last episode. I just want to make sure all of the audio is good. So we're just loading it up. Testing. Not hearing anything. Testing. Oh, now I'm good. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little quiet, but that's fine. I think that might just be mixer. I'm just gonna make sure. Oh, it's messing with me. I got. Okay, I gotta mute this. I have on the laptop. I have the stream loaded, so I'm hearing my game twice. I can't hear my music though, so that's good. Unless you can. It's copyright free, so it's fine. Anyway, welcome back to Project Aquatic. We can turn this down a little bit. I don't want my commentary to suffer because I got some music going on in the background. It's been a little bit since the last episode. Basically, what I want to try to do today, you know what? I learned something in between the last episodes. The villagers do work. We just pulled the dumb and we didn't have any like. Oh, that was my auto farm. Okay, I was like, what's that piston noise? We have these tables and they link the different villagers to different professions. So we can see some of them have professions, and like this one here, it doesn't. So I'm not able to trade with it. But if I walk up to this guy, I should just move my map. You don't have to move the map. I wanted to. So you can see he's got Bane of Arthropods 5. He's got Flame 1. He's got Fire Aspect. So nothing terribly useful. In fact, all of our good books don't seem to be here, which is a little saddening. And none of these guys will actually work. So once we max them out, so basically if we go over to this guy, you can see he is probably pretty tired. He's a farmer, and we've got a thing next to him, but he needs to be able to like stand right next to it. So I don't know, maybe if we hold on. Like, I don't want to trap them, but at the same time I want it to be efficient. So if we do that, is he able to restock? It doesn't look like it. He's linked to it, but I don't know. So what we're going to do is we're going to be moving these villagers to a new location, which we're going to be building. I don't know if we'll do that. We probably will do that today, but it won't be our first priority because this is going to take a while. This is going to be a lot of books, a lot of boats. And we're going to take them over through this path over here, and we're going to lead them out. Originally, I was going to... So last episode, I cleared this spot over here. Like, I almost cleared it completely. Hold on. This spot right here. And I knocked some of it out, I believe, in between episodes. But I'm going to build a little auto farm here for sugarcane. Probably right here. Mainly for Devon, but also because our sugarcane production is kind of weak. And the only real like sugarcane farm that we have that little one inside the base, which I mean we could just upgrade this one now that I think about it. I also did tell Devin that we'd build some sugarcane auto farms in his bunker, which his bunker is, I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this on camera, but I'm going to anyway. Should be right over here. It's in his new house, I think. I'm trying to remember if it is or not. I think it is. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, it's not exactly hidden. Yeah, it goes right down. And then I don't think he's done too much to it yet. Yeah, he hasn't done too much. He's got a few rooms. And he's kind of copying the light thing from Ryder's Vault. It's like a mini Vault 115, so. I don't know though. I could definitely help pimp it out with some redstone contraptions. And I'm totally down to have a bunker at the base. I wanted to troll Devon as well, and I was going to... So, Braden and Andy, who I've yet to show their base on camera, and I think I will at some point, but I'll ask them first, obviously. Like, I'm not just gonna go and show it. Oh yeah, I forgot we had sugarcane lining our entire island. Good point. We do have a fair amount of sugarcane now I think about it. And I just broke that. Whatever. So here, actually, right here, this is where I'm going to be moving the villagers. I think I'll change this to dirt or to grass, put a wall around it, make it a little bit bigger, turn this into a villager farm. So this contraption right here, I'll be moving that to my basement, because it got room down there and nowhere to put it. And I think the villagers should have access to sunlight. So otherwise, I would have just put the villagers in my basement. But I think the village should be in the sunlight. And I kind of like the idea of it being close to my base, but not on the base. The alternative, of course, to doing that would be to just expand the current area over here and turn that into a village, which I'm also tempted about doing. So we'll see what I feel like doing. So these guys also work. I don't know what they're doing. Are they running from something? Or are they running to something? The hell? Huh. I have no clue. So there's also villagers down here as well. Like, we have a lot. And we definitely have enough to, like, get going. Oh yeah, I guess some of these guys could have bonded too. Huh. Oh yeah, you can get bells from them, which is pretty cool. Wait, was that flint? You can trade a lot of cool stuff to villagers now, and I can get rid of so much shit that's just sitting in my chests, and I have no use otherwise use for. And that's why I really want to get this village thing going, because I can be a very rich man. A more rich man than I am now, because I could get rid of so much of these chests by just altering it for emeralds, and then turning those emeralds into blocks, and then using those emeralds to buy like better weapons and tools and more blocks that I may need. So, could be good. Could be good. So the first thing, and here's what I'm debating, is what to do first. So we have these sugarcane. I have everything that I need, more or less, to build the sugarcane auto farms, but I'm still not entirely sure where to put them. I was going to build something on Devin's house, but the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking maybe we don't do that, because he may want it down in the bunker. We may also want to expand this one, because right now we don't really have any use for it. So maybe we'll build the village area, and I think, while I'm thinking out loud here, this could be the best spot for it. Because we already got a few villagers in here. And I can just make this... I'd make it raised, probably. Would I make it sea level? So many decisions. I didn't think very far ahead. I actually did, but I'm changing my plan because I think I like this one more. So what we're gonna do, I think what I know I'm gonna do is move the concrete maker. So we'll move that first. And then we'll break the current stone block platform up there because it's kind of ugly. And the other sugarcane farm that's out there next to the villager pen, we're gonna get rid of that too. I just cleaning up the island a little bit. Hey, where's the campfire go? Yeah, so all of this will be gone. That will stay because that's part of the club, Devin's club. So Devin also lives here, but Devin's got his own little house now. He's not the main compound down there. Well, he's full access to and he's allowed to use. He's got his own set of gear over there. For the most part, though, I'm like, don't touch my stuff unless it's like something you really need. And he still asks before using most things. Like, if he's just gonna take something to make some arrows or something, like that's different than stealing all of my wood to make a house. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different. So, fuck, we gotta rebuild this thing too. God damn it. I guess it'll be easy though, because we'll have the number of pistons. I don't know, maybe I want to go part by part. So I did look up a tutorial when I built this. Not that it's that complicated, like it's a pretty easy device, and I'm sure I can rebuild it without the tutorial. I'll have to go part by part because I'll forget. So, okay. So what we'll do, we'll just load stuff into the shulker box. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks long and like what? 3 blocks wide or whatever? Width, length, 16 length? 16 length? Okay. I don't want to do that. So, we'll freeze that. That will melt though, right? Yeah, okay, so that's no good. um, so we'll do this part first because it's, I think, the hardest part to remember. Even though it's pretty simple. In the original design I watched, actually, I remember making this modification. The water was on this side, but I had to change it because I don't remember why. I think it had something to do with me freezing it, or it was like breaking something because it's Bedrock Edition, and the tutorial I looked up was not on Bedrock Edition. That was a little sad how many hits I... Also, we're playing on the regular texture pack today because I've been having some issues with pure BD. Or at least, I think it's pure BD. I've been having issues with my game freezing. And I think it's something to do with fancy graphics, which I actually think I have off right now. I do. So we're going to turn them on and just see if the game freezes. And that's how we'll know. And yeah, this will be how we'll find out because I've been having some issues. And I've been... We're going to get to that in just a second. What was I going to say again? I've been having some issues with my game freezing. And I've been wondering if it's like the save. Because I've had it happen on here, but it's not really been on here. Okay, sorry, I'll move this while I'm talking. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just kind of figuring out if it's like what part of it is being affected or is causing the freeze. As I said, music is probably not helping my commentary because I'm trying to, like, I'm listening to it to have some background noise, but I'm also trying to focus. So maybe we'll turn this off for a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we want to go down to the basement, which I don't have a full entrance to. The elevators need to be reworked at some point, but I probably never will get to that, let's be honest. So that section is, like, this entire basement isn't really useful right now, and that's just something I'm wanting to change, so that's why we're here. This is, oh wait, this would go there. So it'd be 1, 2, it's 16, right? Because isn't there a block in between the... Because, like, the water would go here. And that's fine. And then the torch would go here. And the dust would go there. So then when I... Yeah, okay. So then we just need the water to go down and... Yeah, see, there's the issue. Okay. Could be worse. Cool. Cool. So now that should work. And then we just do the other piston part. So what I was saying though is, so I put the Nautilus shell in my offhand, and I'm just wondering, like, why is it able to go in your offhand? Like, there's no reason. I guess the only reason is just so that Grounded can put it in their offhand. That's the only reason I can think of. Okay, and then we'll come back out and break all of this once this is working properly. So dust on top, and then pistons, and we'll leave this part. No, actually, you know what? I can remember this. This is pretty simple. It's just the repeater, and the torch is one below. Yep, okay. If I get it wrong, then we can always troubleshoot it by, like, just testing it. People did not like my what the fuck are they called? Not dinghies. The water things. These things. Oh no, it's gone. It's out of my radius. So my radius is on minimum right now. It's on six chunks. The lowest it can go in console. And again, it's because of the game crashes. Usually, well, generally speaking, when A lot of people used to play on this map. We'd always just play on 6 to reduce lag, but it's just me on right now, so I could play on max. Because then if there was lag, it'd be my fault. Where the fuck am I going right now? I should put stairs as well down to the basement. Like probably right here would be a good spot for it. But the drop is fine for now. Like, yeah, it'll do. So, is it like this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then just like that up. So, and then this goes down a block. Yep. I'll mine that out of 2 and just place that there. Boom. Oh. Boom. And then it was like that. Do. Can I not put... Wait, can I not just do that then? Maybe it's a Java thing. Maybe that's why it was like that. Because, like, I know the dust was definitely on top of a stone brick, but... Yeah, that works. Cool. And it's concrete, and it will be on wood. So if I'm mining with a pickaxe, it shouldn't mine the wood. Because that was a problem I was having on the other... out on the other place because it was made of stone brick. So I would accidentally mine the stone brick. Nice. Cool. That looks good. Okay. So let's go break that, and then we can go back and start transferring the villagers. Okay. There we go. So we'll break this, and then start moving some stuff. Oh yeah, I was like, whoa, I'm breaking fast. Okay, we're good. It's just, we have some leftover, actually, you know what? Can we utilize that? Probably not, right? Oh, there's some conduit over here. Okay. Yeah. I still think they need to do a mining update. Like, I'm pretty happy with the village and pillage stuff. Like, it's interesting, and once I get the villagers to properly work on here, I think it'll be much better. Just because we were having those issues with like the villagers not properly updating. So we just thought all hope was lost until they came out with the bug fix. But then we learned that, oh shit, we just pulled a dumb. The tables were not set up, so nothing was linking to a new profession. We're good at this game. Basically is what happened. That was fun to figure out. Although, to be fair, even in the new chunks, with the new tables, none of them were tradable. I don't think they had professions either, so... I think that definitely was a bug, and then that was fixed. And then we realized the table thing, so... I'm thinking that's what happened. So I don't think it was entirely us being dumb, but... We also had no idea, but we just figured they would keep the same profession, and they would... Like, we know, like, maybe they'd still be tradable, and we would be able to, like, they wouldn't be able to restock their trade without the profession table. I don't know. The new shit is confusing. But once you get it, I imagine it's just as easy as the old one. Probably a little bit more fair, and again, as I was saying earlier, I love the new shit they added, or the new, like, trades and stuff, because you can actually... you can just get rid of so much more items. Like, there's a mason now who you can trade granite to, and I'm really happy about that. Thank God I can get that shit out of my inventory without needing to burn it. I can actually sell it to someone who, for some reason, wants the useless stuff, and I can make money off of it. So it's pretty exciting. But I want to get back into this map, because we still haven't fought the Ender Dragon on here. I mean, people have, but I have not, so... I would like to fight the Ender Dragon, even though there's really no reason for me to, other than saying that I fought it, and for the achievement. That's literally the only reason. I don't know if maybe we want to try to start achievement hunting on this map, maybe that will be a good influence for me to get back into it. But I know there's a lot of big build projects I want to do too, so I don't know. It really all just comes down to what I want. And if you guys have any ideas, obviously let me know. But so I think we'll do a shorter episode right now, and then because I think my mom's coming home shortly, and we'll be doing like a dinner thing. So I'll probably do that, and then I'll do another episode later. Because I did miss the one last week, and I'm sorry about that. It's not like I didn't try. It didn't work. The stream did not work. And I streamed for about 3 minutes, my internet crashed, and I just got frustrated, and I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this shit. And then the 3-minute stream did save as a VOD, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna post it. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I was just explaining what I was going to do, and then I crashed. So, fun times. I did invite a few new people to the film. I don't know if any of them have even like realized I invited them. I invited a few people from I invited a person from the stream a few weeks who was watching like a few weeks ago. They were really interested in joining. We weren't too sure about inviting them. I talked it over to everyone. They were fine with it. Again, not many people play on this anymore. It's mainly just like me, and I think Alex has been on occasionally, and Charity, but like, and I know like Devin and Kira and Ryder, like they're still into it. They just, if they're gonna get on, they kind of want to be on with someone else, just so they have someone to talk to. And I'm the same way, but we've still been playing a ton of Minecraft. We've just been on other maps and doing other things. So, yeah. But it's nearing 1 year. It's nearing 1 year on Project Aquatic. So I don't know what we're doing yet. I was thinking of setting up some kind of, I don't know. I don't know if we'll set up like a mini game, like kind of like the Olympics, but probably not as big scale. Like just one mini game, and maybe the mini game will just be a little bit more like nostalgic. I think that'd be a kind of cool. I don't know, like a quiz or a trivia show. I don't know, like who was the Reaper back in the early days? Like not all of this was even on the episode, so you couldn't even go watch. You would have had to have been there. Who was the Reaper? Well, obviously that was me. I was the Reaper. Even though it was like a weird superhero name that I did. I don't know. We've done some weird shit on this map, alright? How many people have been temporarily banned? I believe it's 2. One of which, actually they both ended up quitting at one point or another. So that was also interesting. We actually, I'm curious if I ever showed this on an episode. We did build like a grave site. We were like, well, they were part of this map, and we should honor them and all that stuff, and they've done a lot to the map. For example, Ethan loaded like 1 million chunks, and now the world's save size is 1 gig. So thank you, Ethan. But if we go over here to the Halloween Island, it's still a Halloween Island, may I just add. We have not changed it. We have a little gravesite. We figured the Halloween Island would be the best place for it. Oh, we actually have a date on it too, which is kind of neat. Almost a month apart. They're pretty wrecked by council. Corrupt skeleton. February 10th, 2019. Graveyard of players who have been banned. LOL. Poor something associating his creation with evil. I think that was Andy. Graveyard of players. That was me, and I don't know who wrote LOL, but yeah, this was built by Brain and Andy like a while back. Yeah. Trollcraft, may I just add. I am decked out as fuck on that map. Not even recording the map anymore, because honestly, it's not even Trollcraft anymore. It's just turned into like storyline, which is fine. I like it. It's just I don't think that's what we signed up to do as a series. Like that's not what I planned to do as a series. So I'm just not doing it as a series anymore. Oh yeah, the Brenda's Love book. I'm going through some like. I was only 17 years old. Hey, I'm 18 now. Oh man, that makes me feel old. Ryder walks in, seeing that I was just slaughtered by my god, and Ryder too accepts the death he is given by Brenda. As the mighty Brenda claims world domination over us all, he says it's all ogre now. Brenda is love, we say Brenda is life. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How's the shop, by the way? As I said, no one plays on this, so... No profit, no profit, no profit, no profit, no profit. Yeah. Oh, profit. There we go. See? We're making money. Trainton chance? Yeah. Probably none of these are even good. Oh. Books with multiple enchants. I bet you that was from a while ago. I just never checked it. That's probably what it was. Or Charity came over and bought something. That's also a possibility. Totally a legitimate move for her to do. Because on survival, to me, it's like, I like getting stuff, but at the same time, like I like exploring and doing everything. But on multiplayer worlds, if you can buy stuff from people, do it. Honestly, just makes your life easier. And I feel like multiplayer worlds is just, it's such a different feel than playing on your own. Because like on your own, you have to do everything on your own, build everything on your own. With multiplayer, and especially on a realm, and what I love about it is like, it's not like a world. Well, it is a it's not like just a map. Like it's a world. Like people log in and play when you're not on, and that's my favorite part about Purchase Aquatic. And I think that's why we stopped playing it, was because other people stopped playing, and it didn't feel like that anymore. So like we would just have like it's basically a solo survival for me now with other people occasionally playing it. So I'm okay with that though. So what kind of achievements? Like they came out with new ones. I was like 90 something, now I'm at 80 something. So like percent of how many achievements I've done. I've done a lot of them. Some of them are pretty easy though. So Killer Pillager Captain, Trigger. Okay, we've done these. Trade for 1,000 emeralds. Jesus Christ. I guess that's a bit of a grindy one, but trade with the best possible price. Receive a gift from a tamed cat in the morning. So buy low, sell high. That achievement's probably gonna have to be done after a pillager raid. Treasure hunter. Acquire a map from a cartographer villager, then enter the revealed structure. Use the totem of undying to cheat death. Collect dragon's breath in a glass bottle. Use elytra to fly through a 1x1 gap while moving faster than 40 miles per hour. That one's annoying, and I don't really want to do it, if I'm being honest. I've done this one, and like on the Xbox One edition, I've done it, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like I guess fireworks make you go quicker, and I didn't use fireworks when I did it, but I built up to a max height, and then I'd go down, and I'd had like a bunch of different holes in my tower. They're all 1x1 holes in my tower, and I would just try to get through one of them, and I died so many goddamn times. And I was on survival, so you'd have to go back, get your elytra. And on this map, the amount of times you've died, and the amount of times you've died, or that I've died, and then like lost the elytra because it despawns, it's just a pain in the ass. So kill the Ender Dragon, despawn the Ender Dragon, which I still haven't done in survival on Bedrock, which is surprising actually. Travel by minecart to a point of at least 500 meters in a single direction from where you started. Thank you, Disarmed Orca, for following. I'm not too surprised we haven't done the 500 meter one. No one's committed enough to build a minecart in one straight direction, but we should have one. We should build one of those in the Nether to get to the new area. That would be. Thank you, Wizard Yeti, for following. Yeah, no, we should totally do that though to get to the new area, because I'd be super down. Can I join, please? I'm a good miner. We don't. So whether you're a good miner or not, that doesn't really change anything. We don't let people join right off the bat. The reason for that is people hack, people grief, and this is one of those maps where the idea is just to build a base, work together, and all that stuff. So, while we have let people who watch the stream join before, it's a little bit of a trust process, right? So, I don't know you. You just joined the stream. I welcome you kindly, but it ain't gonna happen right now. All that good stuff. So, and no offense, I don't grief is exactly what a griefer would say. That's also what someone who doesn't grief would say, though, right? Like, you know, I want to believe you, but at the same time, the risk is like, this is a map we've been working on for almost a year now, and it's not something we really want to lose. So, and even though like I can backtrack, like if someone just spawns and starts blowing stuff out, like I can't backtrack this over. That's not the problem. It's just people I know have the capability of completely corrupting a save in a realm to the point of like utter just blah, and there's no fixing it. So I think we need dirt. Do we need dirt? Not really, but we could use more dirt. Or we could make dirt with gravel. Do we have gravel? Yeah, we do have gravel. What to do? Okay, so the new concrete machine is set up in the basement, which is good. That's great. And okay, so that's set up, and we need to go and do the thing. Do the do. What the hell was I gonna do? I just forgot. Moving the villagers. So building a new village is essentially what we're doing. So that's why I needed dirt. Yep, makes sense to me now. Okay, I'm on the same page as all of you guys who were paying attention. Or maybe you won't, and that's fine too. But okay. We are a go. We're gonna start building this thing. I'm a little scared because I know like I'm not the great at building houses. So maybe it'll be just one of those like houseless villages. These guys are still running around in there, eh? It's kind of crazy. So maybe we'll do it here, right? Like we'll tear this thing down and expand this out. Because like this whole dealio here is all going to be destroyed. They're going to be coming up right here. So like if they're coming up by boat right here, like we could just put them right there. So let's tear this out. We don't need this sugarcane farm. We needed it back in the day when we were wanting to produce like a shit ton of paper to trade. And I still want to produce a shit ton of paper, but I'd rather just make it into an auto farm. Like something at this scale with an auto farm would be so much better. With like dispensers and stuff. And we could do the same thing for cactuses or bamboo or whatever else we think we need, but some auto farms cause some serious lag too, so it's like we'll just have to be careful on what types of auto farms we do set up. I think this one doesn't really cause anything. Because like this kills them, but the mobs are spawning in on their own. So it's whatever. Where like some of the auto killers, like I've seen this one raid farm, which is insane, by the way. Basically, you place it above a pillager outpost, and it pulls the illagers or the pillager captain up, and it'll trigger a raid up in the sky on a pretend village that you build, because all you need for a village is a bed and a villager. I think that's all you like. So like this would classify as a village. If you brought this into a bad omen effect, I think even my base would count as a village in the eyes of the game. So you got to be careful with the bad omen effect. Going near a villager could trigger a raid, and that would be unfortunate. But you get some pretty epic shit from raids, so it's worth it. Like you get some totem of undyings and a ton of emeralds, so it's definitely worth doing the raids. It's just not everyone wants to do the raids every second of the day. You know, I feel kind of bad about telling that guy that he can't join the server, but the fact that he asked to join, and maybe he's still in the chat, but I'm just saying, like, because my viewer thing did drop one, so I'm just assuming I told him no and then he left, and then that's exactly why I don't let people join. So if you're not committed, then like, and I get it though, some people just want to play on stream. That's fine. But it's like, trust me, dude, I'm not popular. I'm not raking in the views, so don't worry about it. I'm not the type of guy that, like, you know, Maybe I'll do a stream or a map at one point where I just accept everyone. So like if you want to join, you just join, and it'll just be a map that I'll play on it, but I won't really care too much, you know? Maybe I'll do that at some point, just as a gag, and just to see, like as an experiment almost, just to see if people will actually destroy it, or, you know, whatever. And then in a way that would actually help too, because we'd be able to discover like who's trustworthy, and who could actually come onto this map. Maybe, you know what? I'm actually considering this, and it would be an interesting video too, right? So, maybe it's possible. I don't know. I don't know who's actually in here, but there is someone else watching this. So, hello, how are you? At first, I thought it was just me, and now I'm realizing, because my phone is not loaded. But I do have one extra viewer in here, which is myself, because I'm watching this on the laptop. Make sure the stream is working. But did I trap a dolphin? Am I a cruel person? Oh, I trapped multiple dolphins. I am so sorry. Oh boy. Okay, now I know the lag thing with this. Why it's causing... It did definitely just drop my frames when I looked at it because of all the protocols. Either way, I'm tearing this down, whether or not we put the village exactly where it was. Like, I don't think we'll put it here, but, like, we'll start it probably... Like, this right here will probably be one of the corners. Probably near where that is, right here, yeah. Probably like right around here. This will be one of the corners. This will likely be teared down as well. I'm not 100% on that, but it's a shame because I did put a lot of work into this, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, it's no reason not to tear all this down too. Because it'll look weird if a part of it has a cobblestone layer, but not all of it does. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny how many, like, over the course of the series, how many people have asked to join, and how many people, it's gotta be, like, it's not that many. Like, I know some people who are, like, bigger on YouTube, they probably rejected, like, hundreds, but to me, it's probably somewhere in, like, it's gotta be at least a dozen people. And that's just on this map. Is my inventory full? Yup. I was supposed to say, why am I picking anything up? I left the shulker boxes. God damn it. Oh my god, I missed. Would have been quicker to just keep the trading out of my hotbar. There we go. Okay, we'll drop off some cobblestone. And some sugarcane, because we have a shit ton of that in my inventory. And we'll bring up a shulker box as well. So those things are super handy to have. In big excavations, when you're just needing to pick up all these blocks. I don't really need all of these blocks, but... because it's all just cobblestone. Like, I have a shit ton of it. And the slabs are a little annoying, but it's fine. I don't know. I wish with the stone cutter that you could turn slabs back into full blocks. That would be a cool feature. Like, on one hand, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but at the same time, it's like, you should just be able to. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're able to do that, but I don't think you are. I haven't really used the stone cutter much, though. This is effective. Just like dipping under, letting it sink up, and then just mining everything like a power drill. Yeah, conduit power, man. But I always forget what the fuck it's called, though. I'm always just like, underwater beacon. God damn it, what is it? But it's a conduit. It's a conduit. When it first came out, I was really good at remembering what it was called, and everyone else was bad. And lately, I've just been so bad. So then I just remember, well, what is the effect that it gives me? What is that called? And then I remember, it's conduit power. I don't know why I remember that, but not the name of the actual block. I think I think of it, and I just see like, oh, it's an eye surrounded in floating shells. If I go down to it, that's pretty much what it is, right? Well, yeah. It's an eye surrounded in floating shells. Sorry, fish. So, I'm just gonna straight up tell you, on Hardcore Island, I died. And, it's very embarrassing, because it was episode 4, and, it's a bit of a rough spot for me. I drowned, and, it was very unpleasant. But, oh, hold on. Okay. That episode will likely be coming out. It might not be. And we aren't even sure if we're continuing the series. I still want to. And the reason we're debating it's not because I'm dead. Like, I'm down to just die and move on. Whatever. But the issue is that since none of them are really recording, the series almost can't go on if I'm dead. Unless I cinema cam the entire series, everything after episode 4. Which is like, I'm down to cinema cam, but not right from the beginning of the series. To me, that is... I wouldn't watch a series like that, you know? So. There is that issue, of course. I'm getting some messages, hold on. Trying not to drown again, like in Hardcore Island, because that was great. I hear everything. My mic, holy shit. Okay, that's loud. Alright, now we're good. I had it cranked. Holy crap. Where is it? I was honestly thinking about making the stream go for like 2 hours, and now I'm already like 40 minutes in. I'm like, yeah, I'm regretting it. This is gonna be a little bit. Okay, okay. Back to what I was talking about, which I forget completely what I was talking about. Hardcore Island. Yeah, so I want to do it. What we might be doing is, like, just bringing me back and giving us, like, one more life. Like, to me, it just feels like a bit of a cop-out, though. Like, to me, I died. I fucked up. How I died was a really stupid way, and I'm embarrassed by it, but I'm willing to bite the bullet because I think the series needs to have that... And it's a Minecraft Let's Play series. Like, it's not that serious. But to me, it's like, if you just revive someone, like, then it's not really hardcore, right? It's not... It doesn't make sense. We were saying, like, just kill someone else off and bring Jace back because he's the one recording. And or just get other people to record the series. Like Ryder tries, and quite often his stream crashes or his audio doesn't work, and that's why he's not able to. And the others, I think Riley can't because his mic or his laptop, he plays on a laptop, it would kill itself if you try to stream or record. And I think Devin and Kira, they just don't want to. So that's fine, but that's what we're saying. We're like, well, now this is just a pain in the ass to set up and whatever. Like, I wouldn't watch a series that is entirely cinema cam, so I'm not gonna make a series that is entirely cinema cam. That's just like, unless it's a role play. Like, obviously role plays are cool, but cinemas should be not like they shouldn't be for survival worlds. It's not that difficult to figure out, right? They should not be used for survival worlds. Like, it's, to me, that's just common knowledge. Yeah, so I think we'll just kind of erase the current farm, villager farm. Maybe we'll keep a hole, but or like we'll incorporate the drops somehow. But I don't know. Like, I still don't know. Like, the dome down there, I don't even know what I'm doing with it because it's kind of useless. I have no clue. Like, maybe I'll turn that into the main area for the 1 year anniversary of the map. Because I wanted to do some sort of like market as well. Like, whether or not we do like a mini game thing, which I'm actually totally down to do. But I think a market with just people, like, they could sell stuff. Set up their own little stand or whatever. Like, that would work. I don't know if it's enough space for everyone. But let's be honest, not many people are going to show up anyway. So, we'll see. We'll probably wrap up this episode soon, and then I'll do another one in a little bit once I've recuperated. And I understand, like, I think it was episode 28, I was like, I'm going to do something big for episode 30, and now I'm like, well, I don't know about that anymore, guys. It's it's a lot of work. I guess we could fight the Ender Dragon. I don't know if I really want to do that next episode, though. I want to do it. I'd rather get a group of people on, because I feel like it'd be more interesting. Even though I could fight it by myself. Yo, my dogs are going. I think someone's here. They're still barking. It's raining out. A car did pull in. I don't recognize it. Delivery guy? Nurse? I don't know. My grandmother has nurses that come every now and then. She's got some health issues, which is not very good, but she's feeling a lot better than what she was, and that's good. You know, that's important. It doesn't need to be very big. I want tons of villagers, but we can just put a shit ton of beds in it. It doesn't need to be like a fucking deluxe mansion by any means. So, that's fine. So I think I'll wrap up this episode. And the next episode we'll continue this and see if we can start moving the villagers. Or actually, realistically, next episode we'll probably be still building this thing. But what we're going to have to do is seal the villagers that are inside the current pen without releasing them onto the dirt platform. Because, like, obviously we want them to go on the dirt platform eventually, but we don't want them on there right away because they could get attacked by a drowned or something. And I'm going to put walls around it, like this entire dirt platform. So that way, like, no drowner can swim up. And then we'll put some iron golems inside the thing and, of course, light it up so nothing can spawn. But that's the plan. I do think this already looks better than the sugarcane farm being here, though. So, yeah. And we'll probably just expand it out and just cover that. And then I think that should be big enough. And we'll just have, like, maybe 4 or 5 buildings. Tops. Like, I know Ryder has his own little, his own little, like, set of villages at his base. And that's cool. And I'm kind of doing that, but with an actual village. And I'm not building multiple of them. I'm just doing the one, so. The dome, I'm so sad about it not working, because I spent a lot of time, put a lot of thought into this. It doesn't even look that great, but I just like it. It's like this big underwater oasis. It's cool, but it's whatever. We'll figure something out with it. I definitely want to put a second layer of glass on top of this, though, because it's bothering me. we have enough glass to do that now? Probably not. Do we have a glass chest? I don't think we have a glass chest. I think it's overall. We have glass. Probably not enough. And all of that one has died. Extra glass? Yes. 19. Okay, that's a start. Put 2 more snacks in. And I don't think all of this is fuel right now, so we'll put this in here. And we'll just kind of... Do we not have any fuel? Oh, we have... Okay, we have this. So we can do that. And then this has fuel. We can do that. This still has a shit ton of sand in it. Okay, so now all the buckets should be empty. So let's empty out my inventory a little bit. I'm just gonna grab another one of these handy dandy shulker boxes. Thank you, Ethan, for giving me like 10. Okay. Dogs are still barking. Okay, someone's home. That's why. Alrighty, well, we'll do the fuel thing later. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.